Hey, what's going on, guys? Flick here, and welcome back to another episode of Season 3 of the Liverpool Career Mode. And we have a big press conference today to discuss the potential transfers that we plan on making out of the club. A lot of decisions to be made because the transfer window will be in the next episode. But before we get into that, I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you that are supporting this series. We're now over 18,000 subscribers strong on the channel, and I wouldn't be able to do it without your support. Now, in regards to the transfers that we're going to be making for this club, I'll quickly give you guys an update on the players I want to bring in. We want to sign a world-class center back. We want to sign a world-class box-to-box center mid. And finally, we do plan on either signing Jorginho Wijnaldum or Julian Draxler to play that left mid / center attacking mid role. Now, in terms of the players to sell, we have all these youth players that I do want to loan out because they're just not going to fit into the first team. Gerard's region and Dirk Kuyt's region I'll keep because I like seeing them play every now and then. And then in terms of other players to sell, we have Martin Skrtel, Caceres Ward, and Krychowiak, as well as Faguli that we do plan on selling as long as we do get bids for them. Now, where the decisions do come in, we have two players in Divock Origi and Adam Lallana that I'm a bit uncertain on. I want to get your guys' help in order to decide their future. For Divock Origi, to make a case for him, he hasn't gotten much of a role this season with a striker. We have the likes of Luis Suarez and Sturridge that pretty much rotate and they feature in most of the games. However, he does have a lot of potential ahead of him. So there's a link to a poll right now. Go ahead and click the eye on your screen and let me know whether you think I should sell Divock Origi. Yes means that I should sell him, and no means that he should stay in the club. Just keep in mind that I have gotten bids of 20+ million for him in previous transfer windows. Now, in terms of Adam Lallana, if we do bring in Jorginho Wijnaldum, I would see him replacing Adam Lallana completely, and I think he would just be wasted talent and sitting on the bench if we do make that transfer happen. So once again, I'll leave it to you guys. A yes means you want me to sell him, a no means you want him to stay in the club. We have a busy week ahead to finish up December, starting things off with a home match against Leicester City, and then getting into an away match against Spurs. We're going to simulate this one against Bournemouth because we played them in the last episode, and then we'll end off the episode with an away match in the FA Cup against Hull City. This is the team to feature in the first match of the episode against Leicester City, and we'll see what kind of team Leicester City do bring out. They have made a lot of in real life transfers, and we'll see if they have also made transfers in this career mode. Most of that original Leicester City team in Mahrez, Kanté, and Vardy are still intact, but in terms of this career mode, Leicester City not having the best of seasons, and definitely one of the worst defensive teams in the Premier League. Some good play here by Leicester City. Mahrez on the ball, spots out Okazaki, and can he finish it in front of goal? Yes, he can. Leicester City off to a fantastic start, and Mahrez setting that one up for Okazaki. It's 1-0 early on for Leicester City. Lionel Messi using the space he has on the right now. Berbaspin inside, cutting inside the box, has options, and he will now play this one across. Not the best ball, but Marco Reus keeping it alive and still with it, but Mahrez collects and cleared out of the box. Here's Daniel Amarte. Playing it out wide to Okazaki, who got the first goal for Leicester City, but Amarte setting things up, and now it's all Brighton on the ball. He's going to play back into Amarte, and now inside to Jamie Vardy, who's going to find Okazaki once again. Leicester City, very patient play, but David Alaba with a big steal, and let's get on the counterattack here. Suarez with a lot of space in front of him. Going to do some LT-RT dribbling, now finding Philippe Coutinho. Has Suarez back inside, but it's defended once again by Moore. Mistake made by Leicester City, and now we have a chance to get a goal back. Suarez taking on the Leicester City defense. He's going to cut this one inside. Now finesse shot with his right foot. And Suarez getting that equalizer for us just before halftime. That's a goal that we needed because going to the halftime break, we could not be down 1-0. Lionel Messi and Suarez hugging it out. That's a big goal. It took us 45 minutes before we got the goal, but that does not change the scoreline. We're level at half despite only having 39% of the possession. Leicester hanging on to the possession and trying to play their game. We're going to look to get on that counterattack and play our game in the second half. Lionel Messi is going to find Coutinho, who's going to use some nice dribbling to find Suarez. He has Messi on the right, and he will find him. Now Lionel Messi, can he send in a good cross? It's to Marco Reus, but Delot gets ahead to it. We're trying to get the ball back, and Marco Reus fighting for it, but it's cleared out by Leicester City. Okazaki once again on the ball is going to look to cross this one in. Karius is going to make the diving save. I was afraid he wasn't going to get there in time, but now we have a chance to get on the counterattack. Reus has Milner on the right, and he's going to use him. Milner making a good run, playing this one into Lionel Messi. Now over to Luis Suarez. He's got the Leicester City defender beat, and now a finesse shot. It was saved by the keeper. Should we have gone with the power shot? We don't know. 20 minutes left in this game and the match still stuck at 1-1. And I've been reading over the comments saying that some of you guys have been frustrated with me making all the substitutions at once. The reason I do that is because it saves time in the episode. I don't want to pause it twice during the match and make 2 rounds of substitutes. But for this case, I will do so and make some attacking switches, bringing in Sadio Mane, who's been a pretty explosive player in the last couple episodes, and we'll bring him on for Marco Reus. And then at the right wing position, we're actually going to try out Daniel Sturridge, who used to play at that right wing role last season, and maybe he can use some of that form to get us a goal. This is a chance for Leicester City to get a goal, and Vardy plays it inside. It's going to be out Brighton. It's a big steal by Nathaniel Klein, and suddenly we're on the counterattack. It's Daniel Sturridge who's going to lead it for us, and he's going to play it across. Now it's Philippe Coutinho, waiting for Sadio Mane to make the run. He's going to get it on his left foot here. He's actually going to go with the right-footed shot, and Sadio Mane gets the goal for us, making it 2-1. And I've been saying he's an explosive player. That shows it right there. A lot of pace, and just timed his run perfectly. The fans are loving it. We managed to edge out the 2-1 victory against Leicester City, and I have to say that Sadio Mane has really been stepping up his game in the more recent episodes. And although I'm going to keep Marco Reus as our first choice left winger, I might continue to use Mane more at that position. We've had the option to use our second team in this next fixture against Spurs, but with Pepe Reina in good form, I'd like to see him keep a clean sheet. Spurs are going to be a tough opponent because they are in the top 3 and should be considered as one of the title contenders. And it looks like they've been able to do that this season with the original Spurs squad not making many transfers at all. Here's Adam Lallana. His future is on the line here at Liverpool, and he's going to look to play a good ball inside to Henderson, and Vorm with a good save. Can we follow it up? It's right at Vorm. Hirving Lozano just had to tuck it away. He was able to control it, but Vorm made a good save. Spurs on the ball here. It's going to take a deflection. Pepe Reina up to the task, and his reflexes are on point. Spurs have been all over us so far in this game. Harry Kane with the shot. Pepe Reina. It was a soft shot, but he clears it away once again. I believe this is the 4th corner kick of the game. Spurs have been all over us in the first 20 minutes or so and put in a dangerous position. This time, Pepe Reina came out and he was not able to clear it out. And it was a matter of time before Harry Kane got that goal, using his heading ability and giving Spurs the early lead. Alana playing it out wide. We're going to look to do an early cross with Flanagan. It's a good cross sent in. And Hirving Lozano with an open header. You would have thought he could have gotten that on target. Henderson looking to spot out the run by Markovic. And now playing it inside. It's going to be Hendo. A little bit of 1-2 play. Sturridge over to Henderson. Just needs to be a finesse shot. But Rose able to get a foot on it and clearing it away. Good steal here by Henderson. Markovic has him through. We're going to do one more through ball to Daniel Sturridge. I think I should have just taken it with Henderson. Sturridge wasn't even on sides. And we just need to be a bit more aggressive there. Well, this time we're going to play it short, because it's worked so well for us this season. Markovic getting inside the box. Adam Lallana need to get out of his way, but Markovic still on it. Berberspin inside, still on the ball. It's Markovic with the finesse shot. The rebound right at Henderson. But that was a horrible finish, and we're going to go into the halftime break down 1-0. I don't know what to say to the lads at halftime. We created chances in that first half, but we just were not clinical enough on our opportunities, especially toward the later end of that first half. We're going to look to use that momentum, though, and try to create some chances here in the next 45 and see if we can get a draw or even a win out of this game. Markovic plays this one inside. We have Adam Lallana on the through ball. He's going to go with that long-range effort. Needs to get that one on target. He lined it up perfectly. Just didn't have the finishing to do it. We'll need to bring some life into our attack, so Sofiane Feghouli will be brought on for Markovic. And then we also have the option to bring on Divock Origi for Daniel Sturridge. I'm going to do so, and those are the substitutions I'm going to stick with for now. Here we go. Got to win this header. And we do. Adam Lallana find Divock Origi. Really not much help around him. But he will find Matip out wide, and it's going to be Sofiane Feghouli cutting inside the finesse shot with his left foot. Rose with a huge tackle for Spurs, and you have to credit their defense today. Only 5 minutes left in this game. Jonas Hector looking to do a quick throw-in, and we need to get this ball worked around awfully quickly if we do want to get the win. This is going to line up well for Flanagan. Maybe can tackle. He's going to do it himself here, and Flanagan, a chance to put that one on target, but that fullback finishing coming into play. Flanagan, he does really well to win the ball back and needs to keep his chin up here and make the pass that he wants to. It wasn't a good pass, and we just don't have the right players on the ball to put ourselves in the right position in this game. You have to credit Spurs. They played well, and they're showing why they want to be title contenders this season. Full time, and that was a disappointing display by our second team. and that's going to increase the lead Chelsea have at the top of the table, assuming that they picked up their result. And it's starting to be a little bit worrisome to me. We're only halfway through the season, but Chelsea are gradually increasing their lead. We'll get a simulated match in with our first team, and it's going to be against Bournemouth away, and we need to pick up this result so that we can potentially close down that gap between ourselves and Chelsea. Suarez getting a penalty kick for us in the 9th minute and adding on to his Premier League tally. He's still going to be one of the contenders for the Golden Boot Award, and we'll see if he can snag it for himself in back-to-back seasons. But now moving forward to the second half, a couple of changes being made. Sturridge being brought on and Matip also being brought on, but Perez scores a goal for Bournemouth. We're going to have to get a late goal, and it's David Alaba stepping up big. Now we just need to park the bus, and we get the result we were looking for. Good performances by David Alaba and Luis Suarez. Our final match of the episode will be against Hull City in the FA Cup, and our second team is going to have to perform a lot better than they did against Spurs if we want to get a better result in this one. Some decent players here in the Hull City starting 11, and they're also rocking a 5 at the back formation, which is a pain to play against on Legendary. But we'll work the ball around and hopefully find the gaps. Going into this game, I'm going to go in with the mentality of scoring a lot of goals. We've just been very sluggish in the last couple episodes. The games that we have won have only been by 1 or 2 goals, and I just want that one blowout to boost our confidence for the rest of the season. Here's Lallana, looking for some room to work, and we might have a chance to break open this 5 at the back formation right here. It's Sadio Mane. He has a sweat across, and he's going to use it. We're going to go with the easy goal, and I am not even going to celebrate from that one. That's only 1 goal down. I want several more. That's a good header, 1. And we might be able to set this up. Irving Lozano. Waiting for a passing option to get open. It's Smith. He's going to try to bang in a long shot. It was set up well, but it was a good save by the Hull City keeper. Some good stats from us at halftime, but I do want more from this Liverpool team. We've become too complacent after winning back-to-back Premier League titles, FA Cups, and European competitions. We need to get back to our roots and start performing better. Matip, big header, 1. And now Henderson playing it out to Adam Lallana. Good fake shot, now Berber spin, or heel-to-heel flake, now a Berber spin inside. It's good work by Adam Lallana. It needs someone else to get open. It's Sadio Mane who's going to tap it in, and it's a second goal for us. He hit it on the volley, and Adam Lallana really set that one up for him. And this duo has been working well together. We'll be looking to close out this game with some defensive substitutes. Alvarez will be coming on for Matip, who's a bit low on his stamina. And other substitutions we can make. I think Christian Pulisic's going to get a bit of playtime coming in for Henderson at that left center mid. And that's all the substitutes I'll make for now. Alvarez, good steal right there. Our Youth Academy player coming up big. Now to another Youth Academy player. It's Smith to Lallana. Over to Mane. And now it's Christian Pulisic. Went with that far post shot, but it's deflected by the Hull City defender. Mane using that pace of his and taking on the Hull City defense. Getting by a couple players, but now Smith is going to collect it. LT-RT action to create some space. And now out wide to Lallana. Heel-to-heel flick. And now a crossing opportunity. It's a far post cross to Sadio Mane, and it's another goal for Liverpool. We have been on fire, and Adam Lallana stepping up big. Maybe that'll change some of your guys' votes, and it's not going to determine for sure what we do with Adam Lallana. It'll also depend on the transfer offers we get for him. Here's Abel Hernandez getting inside the box, but Dejan Lover not having it, and now he clears it out to Kent. Out wide to Smith, and he's going to play through to Adam Lallana. Tons of space on the right, and he has help in the middle. He will play to Sadio Mane. Could he get his hat trick right here? He's going to try to be unselfish and look to play it across to Irving Lozano, but it was collected by the Hull City keeper. Lallana, big steal. He's going to play it to space for Sadio Mane. Can he get his hat trick? Going to get it on his left foot. Now finesse shot, and that's going to be 4-0. A hat trick for Sadio Mane, and it's going to be a resounding victory for us. This right here, this is the kind of performance I wanted to see from the Liverpool team. I want to see more of these 4-0, 5-0 victories in the second half of Season 3 like we had in Season 2. But that's going to wrap things up for today's episode. We will have the transfer window in the next episode of this Liverpool career mode. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new around here, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links to those are in the description down below. Until next time, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.